Just to give you a scale of the problem, I will give you one number, 5,600. Return goods in the US, which end up in landfill every year, could fill up 5,600 Boeing Jet 747, just because it costs less to throw them away than to process the returns. And fashion is the category for which returns are the biggest problem. With free return policy, try before you buy behavior, returns have been skyrocketing, reaching a return rate of 30% in 2019 in Europe. And the consequences of such a high return cost are a huge financial cost for online retailers, with an estimated cost of return of 6.3 billion euro in 2019. But also a terrible environmental cost, with 140 million worth of clothing ending in landfill every year. But if returns are so costly, why have retailers not solved the problem? Well, because e-commerce systems are not designed to handle returns. So retailers are left with putting a shipping label in the box, and they expect end customer to fill in a paper form. So return data is not collected, not properly analyzed. They cannot solve a problem they don't understand. So this is why we created Yayloh. Yayloh is a SaaS solution which, on one side, offers end customer a 100% digital return process, and this will allow to capture return data. On the other side, Yayloh back office offers retailers actionable insight on how to reduce the return rate. For example, they can see very quickly which products are outliers to then improve the product description or remove them from the catalog. And the obvious benefits of a reduction of the return rate is a reduction of the return cost and of the environmental footprint. End customer who'd get the right thing the first time would be happier, and they would then be more loyal. And if they still have to return, they will enjoy a much better experience with faster refunds. And a small impact on the return rate can have a big impact on retailer profitability. A reduction of 5% percentage point for 100 million in sales retailer could trigger an increase of profitability by 30% or 1.3 million euro. So when we look at our unit economics, they look pretty attractive, with a SaaS licensing fee and very limited integration cost. And in less than 10 weeks after IC, we have gone live with our first pilot, Grandpa, and we have processed more than 100 returns through our platform. Grandpa is extremely happy, and they want to start paying. And we have 3 more pilots in the pipeline for Q1 in order to prove our product market fit. We are definitely a team of doers. My co-founder, Nikhil, is a skilled data scientist and full-stack developer. On my side, I am a retail guru and a hustler. And we see in the US a strong interest from the VC on that space, while the market in Europe remains quite open. So we aim to close a seed round before summer to then expand our team and the market. If you have more questions about the product and how we'll use AI model to help retailers reduce their return rate, we'll be happy to answer your question upstairs, and we truly hope that you will join us to build a more sustainable future for e-commerce.